Loads to talk about: parasite cleanse, food fix for better sleep, the link between our environment and health, adrenal fatigue. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Each week I interview experts in health and wellness to find out how we can avoid or prevent illness and improve our health. To make their knowledge practical, I ask each expert to leave me, us, with a challenge or request we can do in a day, a week, or a month. This video is my roundup of those challenges for your learning, inspiration, and sometimes for your entertainment. Also, while I'm not an expert on health and wellness, I am an explorer. And the reason I explore health is because, I like it. And I want to learn more about health and wellness and share that learning with you. Because if you don't have good health, life can be pretty miserable, can't it? Recently, for me, all of the challenges that come from my weekly videos have become more challenging than I thought when I first started doing them. This is because, as well as the challenges themselves, I'm interviewing the experts, I'm creating other videos where we're reviewing health products, sometimes food, sometimes services. And I'm also getting asked to be interviewed by other people too. And as a director of other projects, and with these videos, I have to cram all of my video work into just one day. And to be honest, it's not easy to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my favorite challenge each month and share how that went for me. And if there is someone out there who is into health and wellness and who wants to join me to explore some of the other challenges, then I'd love to hear from you. So this month I'm picking the Food Fix for Better Sleep challenge that came from my interview with award-winning nutritionist Trish Tucker May. I'll include a link to that interview with Trish on Food Fix for Better Sleep somewhere above my head so you can see the whole thing. Trish asked us to remove foods that interrupt our sleep. She also asked us to log what we eat and how well we sleep and add foods that can actually help us sleep too. Something Trish said, which I thought was actually pretty profound, was to think of sleep as a 24-hour cycle. What I guess that she means by this is that what you do and what you eat right from the first thing in the morning can have an effect on how you sleep that night. Trish listed foods causing poor sleep, and I didn't think that I ate an awful lot of them, but did that end up being true? Trish listed a lot of carbohydrate related foods. In the Food Fix for Better Sleep video, Trish Tucker May also spoke about adding more proteins into your diet, and Trish suggested trying chia seed pudding. Now, chia seed pudding is made with chia seed and it doesn't look particularly appetizing, either as a seed or when mixed with other fluids like milk. It looks a lot like frog spawn. When you mix it with other flavors, you can actually create quite a delicious breakfast. Now, I'm not a big breakfast eater, but to be fair, chia pudding might just convert me. Trish also spoke about a bedtime milk drink, and I really enjoyed this too. But what impact has all this had on my sleep? Well, monitoring my sleep, I can see that I sleep quite well, averaging about 7 hours per night. But I do wake up a lot and I can be quite fidgety at times, and I often wake up hungry. For me, those nights when I sleep all the way through are really bliss. I wake up more refreshed and I wake up with a lot more energy. As you can see from tracking my sleep on my Fitbit, I spend about an hour of my sleep time awake, tossing and turning. As Trish said in the Food Fix for Better Sleep interview I did with her, waking up a lot can actually be to do with a high carb diet. I wouldn't have said that my diet was high carb, but in the second part of Trish's challenge, she asked us to write down what we eat. And on reviewing the food that I ate over a week, there's a strong argument for me eating too many carbs. I do probably eat more carbs than I notice. Probably eat more carbs than actually I want to believe. You just have to be honest with yourself. And a food diary is a great way to keep you honest. It certainly kept me honest and it stopped me from deluding myself. If you're not sleeping well, there's probably a reason for it. It might be food related, but it could also be stress or anxiety. It could be where your bed is placed, or it could even be the room you sleep in. We have other videos on the environmental impacts to your health, and you'll find those in a playlist called Your Environment. If you need help with stress or anxiety, also check out our mental well-being playlist. What I do as a health explorer is I keep looking until I fix an issue. And if you're struggling with sleep, try what we talk about here. And if it doesn't work, well, maybe just apply what you've learned and then keep trying and keep looking. If I go back a decade, I was sleeping just about 4 hours a night, and my poor sleep was largely due to a food allergy and stress. About 6 years ago, that increased to maybe about 6 hours a night, and I began to feel a lot better, feeling the benefit from those extra couple of hours. And more recently, I've started to hit about 7 hours a night, which is actually really amazing from where I began from. So now if I could just sleep through those whole 7 hours, how amazing could that potentially be? If you've enjoyed this video today, please do give us a thumbs up, because it really does help the channel. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, as well as interviews and reviews that explore your health and wellness, please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified about all of our latest uploads.